Yes, so let me tell you something shocking. English language has more than 1,70,000 vocabulary words. Yes, 1,70,000 vocabulary words. Now be honest. Do you think you can learn 1,70,000 words? Of course not. But here is the good news. You do not need 1,70,000 words to speak English fluently. In fact, you can speak clear, confident daily English with just 500 words. Yes, only 500 simple words. So today's topic is how to speak English fluently with just 500 words. In this video, I will explain how English really works, why most people fail, and how using only 500 words you can speak English in daily life. No difficult grammar, no long words, no pressure, just simple thinking and smart practice. So please do not skip this video because by the end, your fear of English will disappear. Relax, take a slow, deep breath, and let's begin. So part number one, first we must understand one very important truth. Why English feels difficult. Most people think English is difficult because they do not know enough words. But this is a big mistake. The real problem is not vocabulary. The real problem is wrong learning method. And let me explain a very simple thing. English language has more than 1,70,000 words, but even native English speakers do not use all these words. A normal English speaker uses only about 2,000 to 3,000 words in daily life. And here is the shocking truth. Most daily conversations use only a very small group of words like I, you, we, they, go, come, do, make, take, good, bad, happy, sad. These words appears again and again every day. This means English speaking is not about knowing many words. English speaking is about using small words many a times. Now think when a child learns English, does the child learn dictionary? No, of course not. The child hears simple words again and again, and the child repeats the same pattern. And this is how language is learned. Not by memorizing, but by using. Now, let me tell you what these 500 words are. These are high frequency words. This means they are used most of the times. These words include pronouns like I, you, he, she, and basic words like go, come, eat, drink, work, and simple adjectives like good, bad, big, small, daily, nouns like time, food, home, money. With these words, you can create thousands of sentences. For example, I go home, you go work, we go market. Same word, different sentences. Now, here is a very important point. Fluency does not mean using big words. Fluency means speaking smoothly without stopping. And this happens when your brain feels safe. Your brain feels safe when words are familiar. And that is why limiting your words actually helps you. Now, tell me when you try to use big words, what happens? You stop, but when you use simple words, you speak faster. You feel relaxed. And this is why 500 words are powerful. They remove fear. They build confidence. Now remember this, guys. This is a tool, not a test. You are not here to impress. You are here to express. And 500 words are enough for expressions. Now in the next part, I will show you how sentence patterns works with these words and how you can speak hundreds of sentences without learning new words. So please stay with me and move to the part number 2. Now let us understand the most powerful secret of English speaking. This secret is called sentence patterns. Sentence patterns are like roads. Words are like cars. If the road is clear, the car moves easily. So if there is no road, the car stops. And this is exactly how English works. Most learners collect words, but they do not learn how to use them. That is why they know words but cannot speak. Now listen carefully, guys. You do not need many words. You need a few strong sentence patterns, and let me show you the most useful patterns. So pattern number 1 is I want to. This pattern is very powerful. With this one line, you can say many things. I want to eat, I want to sleep, I want to learn English, I want to work. Same pattern, different actions. Pattern number 2, I need to. This pattern is used every day. I need to go, I need to study, I need to rest, I need to call him. Pattern number 3, I am going to. This pattern talks about future, like I'm going to eat, I'm going to work, I'm going to learn English. Pattern 4, I like to. This pattern talks about feelings. I like to read, I like to talk, I like to learn English. And pattern number 5, I have to. This pattern talks about responsibility. I have to work, I have to study, I have to wake up early. Now stop for a moment. With only 5 sentence patterns and only simple verbs, you can speak hundreds of sentences, and this is the magic. Now let me explain why this works. Your brain likes patterns. Okay? When your brain sees the same structure again and again, it becomes automatic and you do not think. You just speak, and this is called fluency. Fluency is not speed, fluency is flow. Now, here is a common mistake that many learners learn grammar rules, but they never speak. Grammar stays in that book, not in the mouth, but sentence patterns go directly to your mouth. And this is why native English speakers do not think about grammar, they think in patterns. So, now let us practice very slowly. Listen, I want to eat. I need to eat. I'm going to eat. I like to eat. I have to eat. See, same word, same idea, different feelings. Now imagine you do this practice every day for 10 minutes. Your mouth becomes trained. Your fear starts disappears. And this is why 500 words work, because they repeat. Repetition builds confidence, and confidence builds fluency. Now, in the next part, I will show you how to use these words in real daily life, like morning work, home, talking to people. So please stay with me and move to the part number 3. So part number 3. Now, let us use our 500 words in real life, because English is not for books. English is for life. And most learners study English, but they do not live English. Today we will change this. Now listen carefully, guys. Your daily life is already full of English topics, like morning, work, home, people, feelings. You do not need special topics. You need daily situations. So let us start with morning. In the morning, you can say, I wake up early. I feel tired. I need water. I want to rest. Very simple, very real. Now go to work or study. I go to work. I go to class. I feel busy. I feel stressed. I feel exhausted. See, same word, same structure. Now talking to people, I need help. Can you help me? I want to ask something. I do not understand. These sentences use very small words, but they work everywhere. Now let us talk about feelings. This is very important. Most learners know words, but they cannot express feelings. With 500 words, you can say, I feel happy. I feel sad. I feel nervous. I feel exhausted. People understand you. Communication is successful. Now let us talk about past. Many learners fears past tense, but do not fear. Simple English still works. Yesterday I go to work. Yesterday I feel tired. Is it perfect grammar? No, but it is clear. But is it clear? Yes. Now future. Tomorrow I go work. Tomorrow I study English. Simple, clear. This is called survival English. And survival English is fluency. Now, let me tell you something very important. People do not judge your grammar, they judge your confidence. When you speak without fear, people listen. Now, here is your daily exercise. Choose one daily situation, morning or work or home. Speak 5 sentences out loud every day. Do not write, speak. Your mouth must work. This is how fluency grows. Now remember, you are not learning English, you are training your mouth. And 500 words are enough for training. And in the next part, I will show you how to practice these 500 words daily without stress. And move to part number 4. And part number 4 is very interesting. So let us talk about practice. Because without practice, nothing changes. Many people watch English videos, but they do not speak. Watching is easy, speaking is hard, but speaking is the real work. Now listen carefully, guys. You do not need 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours. You only need 10 minutes. Yes, 10 minutes a day, but every day. Consistency is more important than time. Yes, now let me show you a very simple daily practice plan. First, choose 10 words from your 500 words. Only 10 seconds. Make 5 sentences with those words. Speak them out loud. Do not whisper, do not think, just speak. Third, repeat the same sentence for 3 days. Yes, 3 days. Repetition builds muscles memory. Your mouth learns movement. Now here is a powerful method. It is called shadow speaking. Listen to a sentence, pause, repeat. For example, I want to learn English. Then pause. I want to learn English. This trains your mouth and your brain together. Now let me tell you one mistake. Many learners want fast results, but language is slow and slow is strong. So when you speak slowly, you speak clear. Clear speaking builds confidence. Now let us talk about mistakes. Mistakes are not your enemy. Mistakes are your teachers. Every mistake means you are trying. If you wait for perfect English, you will never speak. So speak even with mistakes. Now remember, English is not math. There is no one correct answer. If people understands you, you are successful. Now let me give you one rule. Never learn a word without a sentence. Word alone is useful. A word in a sentence is powerful. And now let me ask you, can you speak 10 sentences every day? If yes, and I know you can. And with 500 words, those 10 sentences become easy. In the next part, I will show you how confidence grows when your word list is small and how fear slowly disappears. So please stay with me and move to the part number 5. In part number 5, let us talk about fear, because fear is the biggest enemy of English speaking. Most English learners do not fail because of words, they fail because of fear. Fear of mistakes, fear of people, fear of sounding stupid, fear of judgment. Now listen carefully, fear does not come from English, fear comes from pressure. So when you try to speak perfect English, your mind stops, your mouth closes. But when you use simple English, your mind feels safe, and this is very important. Your brain needs safety to speak. And this is why 500 words works. They reduce pressure. You already know these words, so your brain says, I am safe, I can speak. Now, let me explain confidence. Confidence does not come from knowledge. Confidence comes from repetition. The more you repeat, the more confident you become. Even your English is simple. Now think a child speaks broken English but speaks confidently. Why? Because the child is not afraid. Now let us talk about people. Many learners think people will laugh, but this is not true. Most people respect efforts, and those who laugh do not matter. Your goal is communication, not perfection. Now let me give you a confidence exercise. Stand alone in your room. Speak 5 sentences about your day. For example, today I wake up early. I feel exhausted. I go to work. I eat food. I rest. Very simple but very powerful. Now repeat the same story every day. Your confidence will grow. Now remember, fluency is not fast speaking. Fluency is comfortable speaking. So when you feel comfortable, you speak more. And when you speak more, you improve. Now let me tell you one strong truth. You will never speak ready. Ready comes after speaking, not before. So start now with your 500 words in the next part. And I will show you how to build a daily English routine that really works. And move to part number 6. Now let us build a simple daily English routine because routine creates results. Many people study English but they do not have a system. Without a system, progress is slow. Now listen carefully. This routine is very simple. Anyone can follow it, even if you are busy. First part of morning, in the morning, do not read, do not write, just speak. Speak for 5 minutes about anything. Your sleep, your plan, your feeling. For example, today I wake up early, I feel fresh, I want to learn English, I want to go to college. Very simple. And the second part, like daytime. During the day, listen to slow English podcast. Video, audio, do not try to understand everything. Just listen. Your brain is learning. And the third part, that is night. At night, speak again for 5 minutes. Talk about your day, what you do, how you feel. For example, today I work. Today I work a lot. I feel tired. I learn English. Now, here is the key rule, guys. Same words every day. This is important. Do not change words every day. Repeat the same words. Repetition builds fluency. And now let me tell you a big mistake. Many learners change method. Today this video, tomorrow another teacher, and this creates confusion. Choose one method and stay with it. Now remember, your goal is not fast progress. Your goal is steady progress. Slow but daily. And this always wins. Now let me explain why this routine works. Morning speaking wakes your mouth. Day listening feeds your brain, and night speaking fixes your memory. And this is complete learning. Now let me ask you, can you give me 10 minutes a day? If yes, I know you can. And this 10 minutes with 500 words is powerful. In the next part, I will explain why you should stop chasing big words and how simple English makes you fluent faster. English is like a muscle. If you use it, it grows. If you stop it, it becomes weak. Now here is one more tip. Record your voice. Listen again. You will hear improvement, and this builds confidence. Now let me say this. You do not need a teacher every day. You need practice every day, and 500 words are enough for daily practice. Now, we are near the end of this lesson, guys. Now, before you leave, I want you to remember one thing. English is not magic. English is not talent. English is not luck. English is a skill, and every skill grows with small daily practice. So today you learned a big truth. English has more than 1,70,000 words, but you do not need all of them. And 500 words are enough to speak clear, daily, confident English. You do not wait for perfect English. Perfection never comes. So start with simple English. Speak slowly, speak calmly, speak daily. Even 5 sentences a day are enough. Now let me ask you, will you stop after this video or you will start your English journey today? The choice is yours. If this lesson helped you even a little, please like this video and share it with someone who feels afraid of English. And subscribe to my channel because here we learn English together. So I'm going to wrap up this video. I think you like the video. If you like, please give thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel. This is Shalima signing off. Take care and speak English with confidence. All the best.